Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, passion for excellence. Dow Automotive Systems, improving durability and increasing design flexibility with Betamate structural adhesives at dowbetamate.com. And by Hyundai. Experience the 2011 Hyundai Sonata today at hyundaisonata.com.
This is Autoline Daily for Friday, December 10, 2010, and now the news. In yet another sign that American car buyers now look favorably on American cars, Ford is now tied with Honda for the highest loyalty rates in the U.S. market. 62% of Ford and Honda owners say they'll go buy another one. That's according to a study by J.D. Power, the Detroit News reports. Ford's vehicles with the highest loyalty are the Edge, the Fusion, and F-Series pickup. For Honda, it's the Accord, the CR-V, and the Pilot. What are the most important things that keep customers coming back? Survey says seating arrangements, styling, safety, deals and incentives, quality, and being fun to drive. U.S. automakers make hundreds of thousands of flex fuel vehicles every year, even though the American public doesn't seem all that interested in them. Well, maybe they ought to think about exporting some of those E85 vehicles to Thailand. Words reports that the Thai government is going to cut the import tariff on those vehicles. Today, the tariff is 80%. They're going to cut it to 60%. They're also slashing the import tariffs on parts needed to make E85 vehicles. Thailand wants more flex fuel vehicles to reduce its dependence on imported oil and to reduce emissions. If you get too many tickets for speeding, maybe this can help slow you down. According to Engadget, a Belgian safety organization created an app for the iPhone called Slow Down. If you drive too fast, it will slow down the music that you're playing in your car. Once you get back to the speed limit, the music will play normally. It's only available in Belgium, but it's free. And speaking of iPhone apps for your car, BOSCH just introduced one for navigation. It shows landmarks in 3D, while less important details are kept in the background, making it easier for drivers to compare the map with their surroundings. The app can also show the driver the most ecological route in order to reduce fuel consumption, and it even warns the driver if the car is moving too fast when approaching a curb. It's available now at your local iTunes store. You know, when it comes to cars, Chinese and American buyers sure seem to like the same sorts of things. We like lots of room in our cars, and we also seem to like SUVs. According to Gasgoo, through October of this year, 1 million SUVs were sold in China, double last year's numbers. And SUVs make up almost half of all imported vehicles. The growth in popularity is impressive considering no foreign or domestic brands have introduced a new SUV since January. There's a new addition to BMW's M family. The Bavarian automaker's newest high-performance model is called, surprise, surprise, the 1 Series M Coupe. It's available in 3 colors, black, white, and striking Valencia orange metallic, an exclusive hue. Ahead of the firewall, BMW has fitted the car with a twin-turbocharged 3-liter straight-six that delivers 340 brake horsepower. Fuel consumption is 9.6 liters per 100 clicks. That's nearly 25 miles per gallon. A 6-speed manual transmission sends the power to the rear wheels through a special locking differential. The car launches in Germany next March with a price tag of nearly 51,000 euros, but that does include the country's 19% value-added tax. Details of its North American debut will be announced at the Detroit Auto Show next month. A few years back, Volkswagen gave away Fender guitars with the purchase of new 2007 models. The VW Rocks promotion might have been lost to history along with so many other sales incentives if the company had not teamed up with the instrument maker again. This time, rather than giving away guitars, VW has partnered with Fender to introduce an all-new premium audio system. Among other things, the package features 9 speakers, special extended-range tweeters, and proprietary Panasonic audio technology. Autoblog reports the system will launch on select 2012 models including the Jetta GLI and yet to be unveiled new Beetle. And you know, all this sounds pretty good to me. Coming up next, a look at new safety technology from Volvo that slams on the brakes if you're about to hit someone. Volvo prides itself on putting safety at the top of its brand image. Even though all automakers offer all kinds of safety technology, Volvo is always trying to top them. Seamus McElroy reports on the company's latest safety system.
Last year, over 4,000 pedestrians were killed in the U.S. in car crashes, and another 59,000 were injured. That's why Volvo is introducing new technology with its S60 to help prevent pedestrian casualties. It's called pedestrian detection, and as its name indicates, it warns the driver if there is a pedestrian or an object in the road with audible and visual warnings. And if the driver doesn't stop for whatever reason, the system will take over and stop the car by itself if it's traveling under 22 miles per hour. And if it's above that speed, the car will slow down as much as possible before impact. It also kicks in if the car is about to hit another vehicle from behind. So how does it work? Volvo's Thomas Broberg explains.
Well, it uses a camera that is mounted in the grille of the car, and this radar does not only look in front of the car, it also swipes the sides of the road, because that's usually where pedestrians appear from. So it's a dual mode radar. So the radar identifies an object, how close it is, where it's going, and then we have the camera that is mounted in the windscreen area, and that monitors and actually detects what kind of an object it is. So we train the system to recognize the typical shapes of a human being. So that's the basic technology for this. So you can say that the car is actually keeping an eye out for you. And it's not only keeping track on only one object at the time, it can keep track of several tenths of objects.
Thanks for that report, Seamus. The pedestrian detection feature is included in Volvo's safety package, and it's a $2,100 upgrade on the S60. And that brings us to the end of today's report on the top news in the global automotive industry. Thanks for watching, have a great weekend, and we will see you Monday.